Gas utility customers across the state have received higher than expected bills this winter. The Massachusetts Department of Utilities issued a request for energy companies to decrease the gas rates for March and April. Eversource Energy is the parent company of NSTAR Gas, which provides natural gas for the town of Needham. We spoke with an Eversource representative and Senator Rebecca Rausch to learn more about the costly gas bills and how residents can get help paying or reducing their utility bills going forward.
There have been two primary factors driving the higher than normal natural gas bills that customers have seen over the last couple of months. So first, back on November 1st, a regularly scheduled rate adjustment took place, and that adjustment was to multiple components of customers' bills. That included the supply or the cost of natural gas that our customers use, which Eversource purchases through the wholesale market with no markup or profit to the company. Then there were a few different changes on the delivery side of the bill. Some related to the investments the Eversource makes in the infrastructure to ensure safe, reliable service for our customers. And then other adjustments to some components within what's called the local distribution adjustment charge, which includes valuable state programs like energy efficiency. So all of those factors took place on November 1st. And for our NSTAR customers, it represented about a 22.5% increase on the total bill when you look at all of these different components of the bill combined that changed.
People are really concerned about it and really frustrated about it. We heard from one person who said that they were wondering why my gas heating bill is so outrageously high. The December bill was over $500 for a 2,000 square foot house, and the supply charges represented more than half by a significant number with $360. The gas itself was only $165. That's more than double the cost of the actual gas for the delivery and the supply fees.
As we entered into January, that's when most of the customer frustration started to come to a head, right? And so the other big thing that was going on that led to that moment in time was it got a lot colder out and customers started using a lot more energy. So they started seeing and feeling the impacts of those November 1st rate changes much more acutely. Energy usage increased for our customers in January significantly. It was about a 19% increase for both of our gas service territories compared to the previous January, as well as a significant increase, obviously, compared to December and November. So that increased usage, along with those November 1st rate adjustments, are really what has driven the higher than normal bills that customers have been experiencing here recently.
I have joined with many of my colleagues in sending a letter, a fairly strongly worded letter to the Department of Public Utilities demanding that they get a better handle on these rising rates. We saw somewhat of a response from the administration. There's more legislative conversation unfolding basically as we speak, to try to figure out what can and really must be done in order to alleviate the costs that so many of our nearly all of our constituents are facing.
On Monday of this week, we did file a plan with the department to reduce the local distribution adjustment charge component of customers' delivery by an amount that equals about 10% of total bill impact for our customers for March and April. Ultimately, those costs will be spread out over time in the off-peak or summer months when usage is traditionally much lower and natural gas bills are lower. But the company also, within our proposal, we will forego any of the interest fees or carrying costs that would come from the deferral of those additional costs. And, longer term, we're continuing to work with the state, our regulators and other key stakeholders on solutions for longer term rate relief.
people are more than welcome to continue to reach out to me and my team. Email is the best way to do that. Your personal stories are the most effective way to convey to me the seriousness and severity of your situation. We also can try to connect people if people are struggling with paying their heating bills with some state resources. There is a state pot of money that is dedicated specifically to helping people pay for heating. So do reach out and we will do our best to help.
We offer payment plans and assistance programs for all customers, and we're holding in-person assistance events in communities across Massachusetts in the coming weeks. Connect with our customer service representatives. They can learn a little bit more about what took place with their rates and their usage, but also importantly, connect with these different assistance programs that are available to them, whether it's the supply side or the delivery side. How much energy you use is the primary driver of your total bill at the end of each month. So the cheapest unit of energy is the one you don't use. So enrolling in an energy efficiency program is a great way to use less energy and ultimately save money on your bill, regardless of what's going on with rates at that given moment in time. Taking advantage of these energy efficiency programs can provide real value to customers in using less energy. All customers are supporting those programs through that energy efficiency a portion of the local distribution adjustment charge. They're there for everyone, so take advantage of them.